this rumor came out that starting in January 2024, that Best Buy and Walmart were both going to stop selling physical media of any kind, including video games. Now, Best Buy has come out since then and said, yeah, actually, we are going to stop selling TV and movies, but we're going to keep selling video games. But I've been into Best Buy recently, and man, the shelves are not stocked well. It's pretty bare bones in there. And so I guess my question for you guys is, how big a deal is this to not have that option to go buy a game physically anymore? How do you feel about that? Yugi, how do you feel about that?
So I haven't been collecting the way I used to. But if I had like dedicated space, because I do collect, I would say I think it's a shame, but I can't say that I'm surprised. So it's one of those things, like, it's an inevitability that eventually we're just going to have to get over, right? Like, we're just going to have to accept it. Obviously, a lot of, especially for like really deep into the video game rabbit hole, that could be a sensitive subject for some of us, right? You know, to have your memories in a physical form, I think that's a very good thing. The fact that it's taken away, I mean, I don't know. It sucks, but I guess it just is what it is, and we just have to accept it at this point. But I guess collectors rejoice because the value of gaming, of whatever games you do have that are physical, are only going to go up as time goes on. So I guess that's a good thing. But I think it is a shame. It sucks, but I can't say I'm surprised. Like, I feel like the way these companies are run is just so cynical now. Especially after coming back from just playing like a very old game, Fear, I was playing recently. I'm looking to talk about it and make a review about it, because that's almost a 20-year-old game, and I see things there that just are not present in today's, market of gaming. So, yeah, right. I mean, I'm not trying to be like doom and gloom about it, but there's very few games I can think of that I'd even want to have a physical copy of, unfortunately. Like, there's very few like rock solid gems that I would actually like go out of my way to buy, but it's weird.
Well, they've been like for years now, they've cut back. Like, you used to get awesome cover art, and then you get the instruction booklet inside that would have artwork in it, and you can flip through that. I mean, I remember being a kid and like almost being as fascinated with the book that it came with as I was the game itself, and just enjoying the artwork and stuff in there. And they've slowly cut back on all that stuff, and it's pretty much just a case, right? A shell of a case with the game in it. And sometimes it doesn't even have that. Sometimes it just has the code to download it. Falcon, as again someone who's part of Gen Z, how important is it to people your age?
I mean,
have you bought a physical game in a long time?
Dude, the sad part is that's just a good question, because like my answer is just no. I haven't bought. I think the last physical game that I bought, air quote, I didn't even buy it. Like, technically, my dad bought it for me. I wasn't even originally going to get the game. But the last game I bought, I think physically, was Breath of the Wild, and not even Tears of the Kingdom. Like, it was Breath of the Wild. Like, I think it was for Wii U. It wasn't even for Nintendo Switch. It's for Wii U.
Gotcha.
And it was, I'm like, dude, all the games now, like what Yugi said, I haven't felt like I needed to get a physical game. There wasn't anything that I really wanted to get. Like, have a physical copy of to show off. It was just, I didn't feel like I needed it. All the games that I've gotten recently are all digital. Heck, I'm gonna get Mario Wonder digitally on my console.
Yeah,
I thought about it, and I was like, it's not worth it to me.
Because it used to be like, once upon a time, man, like, when a game would drop, that was like almost an event, Like, I remember, like, there was this ridiculous
they had events. There were events. They literally had events for it.
That's what I'm saying. No, don't get me wrong. Like, it felt like it, even though it wasn't like I guess you could say it. Like, did you see the footage? I saw it on Twitter. I should have sent it to you. It was like when Halo, I think 3 dropped at midnight, and like they had
I was there.
You were there, so you know what I'm talking about. They
I
had
was
like
at
people
GameStop
dressed
in line
like,
with all the people, with all the other people, and they were grilling hot dogs outside of GameStop and doing all kinds of stuff, man.
I have a question. Go
ahead.
Okay, explain, because like I wasn't there, so like
no, so it was like a whole thing. Like, okay, so like when Halo 3 dropped, people were like dressed up as Master Chief. There was like people in like colored out Hummers and like looking like military. Like it was like a big thing. And if you got like the collector's edition, again, stop me if I'm wrong, like sometimes you get like Master Chief's helmet.
Yeah,
I know Borderlands had a huge launch when it came out, and you got like a big loot crate that was like a physical thing that you could open, and there was like stuff in it, you know? When Metal Gear Rising Revengeance came out, I got the like super epic version, and it was like $250, and it was like this lava lamp with a sword in it that was electrified.
Awesome.
And when you would touch it, the electric would touch your fingers, and it was like, I have the power of this sword. It was so hype. And I was like the coolest kid in the military, because when you would go to my room, it would be lightning blue everywhere. Like, this sounds crazy, right? This was from a video game special edition. Goodness. They don't do that no more, man.
Dude, the last special edition that I saw that came out recently was for Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, and you know what? You got a metallic piece of art that you can hang up on a wall, and that was pretty cool. Okay, you got a book full of pictures, and you got stickers. Oh wait, I'm sorry. You also got pins. That was pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dude, that was what you got. And you got a metallic game case. That was probably one of the coolest things, I think.
Yeah,
the metallic game case was really cool. But
that's a good point. Like a lot of people, I know people go out of their way to specifically get like the metal cases, and that's like a big deal for some people. Like they have a whole collection of just metal cases, and you know, the way they're even made is like different. So if they can't buy that anymore, I'm sure that would suck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.